that Rel for the extra engage, and indeed they do. So you have Rel, you have the Maokai, you have the Varus ultimates all pinning people down for the equalizer to get huge value on the side of K-Corp. On the other side, they are trying to make it as hard as possible to get as much of that damage down. You have the Aura, which I like quite a lot, because when you have a bunch of lanes which you want to hype up like this, and this is not where Targa wants to be.
He can't crash down over the wall, he flashes, but Super matches it, and there is a render spare. First blood over to Spain.
Targa with the have to deal with those tanks.
It just feels like we're in a football game. Like, it feels like, you know, both teams are there as Flash is going to match Yike right into the enemy jungler, but Elyoya can't get nearby. He's left Alvaro. It's a good handshake back as Elyoya gets the flash out of Yike, but now he's gone in deep. He flashes too, and Vladdy matches over the wall with Gatling gun poking him down. It's one after one. Koi are separated, and they don't have numbers. A spear as well, not connecting until Super gets a double, but Kalis with the shutdown is big. He'll get his own reach. Picked up as Kana. You mentioned he's going to clear the wave. I'm now looking at Jojo. What's his wave going to do with Yike coming in? A twisted advance, flash away, charm. Hits a minion! You didn't like that. I saw your face as Vladdy picks up kill number 2.
All action all the time. Exactly what you want to see between these two super hyped teams. Grub's going to go the way of Movistar Koi, which they were aiming for in the first place by bringing their bot lane top lane. Not really the route I think they expected to get the Grubs, but they'll take it anyway.
It's going to give them one start towards that second part of the feat of strength. Remembering First Blood went over to Super, so that's how they had great stats that led into great skirmishes. So the fact he's behind is going to give him a new test here in the LEC, as Koi will pick up the Dragon.
And also real credit to Karmine Corp.
Well, he's had level 6 for a while, but having that angle, thinks about it, but Twisted Vance catches him first. Bramble smash, he's destroyed. Doesn't get to move, and now Elyoya is stuck here in a 1 versus 2. Vladdy hits the circle well and makes sure he's inside.
Been about that though. Karmine Corp stamping authority down in mid-jungle.
Kana as well knows Elyoya doesn't have ult. He just runs into melee range, flashes, matches, and overheats right in his face. Elyoya running for his life. Slowed down, but in the way is Super. This fat 80 carry. You shall not pass with a rend in his way. A slow with the pierce as well. Super will run him down, and Mirwin will help put him into the ground.
Mirwin takes the kill, fully earned.
A ruinous game, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
11 kills, 11 minutes, a lot of trading back and forth, a lot of blood.
I think we're getting close to the threshold. I think it has to be...
Oh, as Mirwin backs away, you might have to be careful because Targum is setting up into position. Meanwhile, in top, Jojo, Pune, and Vladdy battling it out, but I mean, this is a Trinity Force Corki. Jojo pops the ulti, and he's got Malignant. All he needs is a good orb and a charm. That'll do it, but he's now run out of the ultimate. Jojo gets tagged on the way out, but Mirwin teleports in. You said it was well-deserved before, but this time, Elyoya makes sure it goes to him.
Jojo managed to get the calculation right this time, knows he can get in and get out. Gets himself a kill participation from that one. Vladdy goes down. Not enough support on that side of the map. KC do have a cross map this time though, while an extended kill is going up on top side. They're taking the Dragon on the bot side as well. They now...
And I'm just counting down objectives because it's what League of Legends is these days. Is
Flash.
Let's look for the fight instead. Screw objectives, flash away, but the Rel, Magnet Storm, beautiful, but on the other side, I think Alvaro's ult was better. KC have to run away now because Super has rocked up. And Movistar Koi, the fight turns on a hinge as Change Corruption gets through. Reset as well, but Jojo will find no one to come back to life.
Looks like a fantastic spot to use the Renard to disengage in the way that we warned Karmine Corp about from the draft. But with Kalis turning up at the end, the kills do end up becoming equalized at that point, so it's not the worst case scenario. Karmine Corp actually walk away with better health bars at the end of it.
They do indeed, and they're close to getting first turret in this bottom side. I want to know what's happening top because Mirwin... Mirwin's trying. Teleport's going to be burned. We don't see it on our screen right now because, again, KC pushing for it, but there you go. Feat of strength picking up by Movistar Koi. And Kalis is going to be second fiddle with the turret pod.
Yeah, that's important, and that does mean the feat of strength, of course, won by the blue team. See at the top of your screen.
Pokes out Targmas. That is their engage. Now into half HP. Kalis walks up, Chains of Corruption there, but Orb of Deception just to clear the wave, and there's not enough damage to burst him completely. Movistar Koi get themselves what they want as Charm misses here with Spirit Rush. Jojo struggling here in this game, but Alvaro is not. Look again with that ulti. 2 members berserk, helps them get one, and Mirwin can't die in the front line. Jojo gets a reset off it as well as Equalizer onto Mirwin. Is now the target. He's been auto, but not to death. Jojo misses the charm again, but Movistar Koi have done their due diligence. They've got their kill, and now they're clearing the wave so that that turret stays standing.
Now, it looks like the mid lane turret will just about survive. Elyoya hovering.
As Yike does that, second Dragon of Movistar Core going to be taken away. Ocean Soul this game as Alvaro looks for a pick, but handshake goes a bit wide.
Jojo potentially could make a play there with Flash and ult. If he got a little bit closer, it could have been very dangerous. Really feel like Movistar Core now starting to feel like they can make a few more plays. Karmine Corp, they've of course got some really big damage on the Varus themselves. We talked about the Kalista being very powerful. I think the Varus, I mean, we'll see plenty of that now.
It's also burnt out by Jojo, so he's done his due diligence and kept the AD carry away. Nature's Grass going to come through late, but as you said, the Rend could be big, but it's zoned away. Super not in range. Yike is jumping in, looking to get the steal here while Vladdy finds Jojo on the back end, but Artikan is the focus here. However, Targamas went in without his team's focus, and now they're getting the Render. Super gets a reset thanks to Alvaro. Revived, alive, is he? Yes, he is. Kana can't get anywhere near him. He'll withdraw thanks to Artikan, but Movistar Koi, their AD carry, skirts the fight, and Kalist now about to bite the dust.
The spears run out on Artikan, so it's not a...
Voice will kill out first. That's the biggest question, is Dragon will go down to the bot side while this is happening. Jojo is going to try and look for the charm. Vladdy is going deep because he's got that GA available. Elio looking for the knockup. Is he trying to buy time for that GA to expire? Yes, but Vladdy will go under turret and find his end anyway. As much as it used to.
It's just not a social thing.
No, it's not. You got to be present. You're right. That's why the party's always here. Kalist knows that, but Jojo Punt jumps in to get smacked in the face. He's got TP, but he's going to have to back soon. Nature's Grass on the top side of the fight. You can see that Movistar Koi are getting battered. They ran in individually, and now Yoya has to pop the ulti. Alvaro as well wants to not only bail out, but tackle out KC as they get so. KC just thinking about how they approach.
And MKOI, they're going to stop stacking up those spears. They want to take a fight in a single direction, get the maximum value out of the Renata, block them out like that.
It starts with the Nature's Grasp, but Alvaro's ulti zones him off instead, but instead the engage is great. Targamas jumps on in, and Super gets slow, but the Baron goes down. He got it in the end with his Ren, but can they escape with the buff? Alvaro is caught packing as well as KC have already gotten two. A third on the horizon.
They'd be running straight into the Renata ultimate. Maybe if we see a replay of that big fight, we can see the angle of that one. Didn't quite get the value which Koi really wanted out of that Baron fight. Surprised. It doesn't stop the engage actually coming through.
Had a bit of sound darkness. We just wanted to sit on that one for a little bit. Alvaro poked out. I mean, Kalist is dealing serious damage, but not enough here with the equalizer as well. Alvaro's going to get him out. Jojo again, the target tagged, but right now they're sitting on their Baron for, well, it's not 3.5 minutes, that's for sure. It's only 30 seconds left. If you can see Red Bull Baron power play as Elyoya, he's poked, he's phosphorus bombed, but now with the Crescent Guard out, he thinks he's okay until he's caught in place. Perma CC'd up with Yike taking the kill credit, but look, in this choke, Kalist is having the time of his life. Only 18, but he's counting the stacks as Mirwin is going to be next on the menu, boys. Take it down with Jojo going late, but
end up cleaning up shot again. Bliss is going to be able to take down this turret, and I feel like Casey from this
play that finally gives the first major lead in this game as well, especially when they're already sole point. 6.5 up after yesterday. Seems like nothing in the face of the Greek mid as KC backing away here because Fate Call's been starting us off. Targamas might be called out. Crush down there. Finally a rebuttal here from Movistar Koi as Targa only just gets out, but look towards mid. Mirwin is by himself on 4 people from KC.
Well, it feels like it has just been haymaker after haymaker. Kalista's been doing so well at pushing up here and not getting punished, and he does it again.
He does jump up, and Jojo tries to punish him. Good charm, but Kalist stays alive. No bailout reset as TP from Mirwin. He wanted to fight, but teleport takes so long. It's like getting in a taxi and going halfway across Berlin.
And they don't even have pockets changed. They're just sat there trying to get the coins out to pay the taxi driver. And they tried to go again onto Kalist. They failed to do it. Now it's just desperation. Go towards the Baron, hope for something good. Maybe you can get something in the 4v5.
Well, it's all throws bar, it feels like at this point in the game for Movistar Koi as 4 members still sit strong and the shielding good, the redemption helpful, but look at Kalist poke. They say, no, never mind. Kalist gets jumped on, but Elyoya can't finish the job. Kana going golden, buys time as Mirwin just tries to get to that backline. Chance Corruption stops him though, and now when he's all out, he's a squishy boy. He flashes away, running his space, but the rest of KC have got other things on their mind. As Super tries to pile it around, but against an Ocean Soul, he doesn't have the work anymore. Yes, he gets the Ren, yes, he gets the bailout, but Kana with his triple shows us again that this import was worth the cost.
Jojo is going to walk up and try and wave clear 1 versus Super. Vladdy is having none of it. Starts to turn on the damage. They will at least get an inhib off of this.
Jojo smack talked EU. but he hadn't versed Flatty yet, had he? That was easy. That was the ace. And in the rivalry of France versus Spain, KC, I said Alonzi, and I meant it here for their second win, their 2-0 start in the LEC Winter.
Berlin is